The director of Sony's Morbius revealed that he was not allowed to be in contact or talk to Marvel Studios in regards to anything happening with Spider-Man No Way Home. Yeah, that makes sense because we know Kevin Feige reads all the scripts and ideas that they're working on. He probably saw that and decided to put a restraining order on Morbius, so that all checks out. So Daniel Espinazo, the director of Morbius, recently talked to Comic Book, and he was specifically talking about the development of Morbius and what exactly he knew in terms of what was going on with the multiverse and everything that they were doing, because again, there's obviously the connective tissue. Look at what happened with Venom, how he was brought into the MCU, then out of it. Look at what they did with Vulture. Well, he did reveal that he actually knew nothing. He says that when it came to what he knew, what was going on in regards to Spider-Man No Way Home, that he literally knew nothing. That it was sort of like a safe house that they had over there. And he said, and I quote, "You were not allowed to even talk to anybody on the Spider-Man No Way Home set because they are in the MCU. They keep everything secret, even in their interior. They don't have big screenings for the company or some sort." End quote. So it's kind of interesting how they approach this, because we know for a fact that they worked with Sony in regards to making the Venom cameo work and the post-credits of Venom, and obviously having Venom in the post-credits of Spider-Man No Way Home. But at the same time, they literally were not allowed to talk to Marvel Studios in regards to Morbius and what they're doing with No Way Home and vice versa between those two camps. It's just interesting, it makes you think what was going on, and a part of me is just going to say I believe that it's the whole use of Vulture. When Marvel Studios learned how they were just going to rip that character out and they can't use him again because Sony ripped him out, they were probably like, look guys, fine, we'll work on this one, but what? Come on, it's a little ridiculous. And then, well, don't let your guys know what we're doing because, we could sue you for breach of contract. Hence why they did all those scenes, including the Vulture, and they had no idea how the effects or anything looked. And then once they saw the film, they went straight back to doing reshoots that week with Michael Keaton, because they had to try to line it up to what it looked like, because again, they weren't allowed to know, which that's insane. Sony wasn't allowed to know what their own film looked like. Well, co-produced film with Marvel Studios and Disney. But hey, that's what you get for trying to be lazy with Morbius.